Ethan Carr was once the kind of man who color-coded spreadsheets for fun. Mild-mannered, methodical, and maddeningly loyal. But that loyalty cost him everything. After being scapegoated in a corporate fraud scheme he didn't orchestrate, one involving offshore transfers and forged executive signatures, Ethan found himself broke, disgraced, and blacklisted from every accounting firm in Manhattan. No one returned his calls, not his colleagues, not even his girlfriend, who'd stopped answering his messages weeks before the verdict came down. Humiliated and aimless, Ethan leaves the city and returns to the only place that still has his name on the mailbox, his childhood home in upstate New York. The house is a decaying relic of better times, peeling paint, creaking floors, and shadows that linger a bit too long. It's been empty since his father died and his mother vanished without a word nearly 2 decades ago. The silence inside is suffocating until something breaks it. In the dead of night, as rain hammers the roof and thunder cracks like bone, Ethan stumbles on a loose floorboard in his late father's study. Beneath it, a rusted safe, long forgotten. Inside the safe, a leather-bound notebook, its pages yellowed, its ink faded, but the name etched into the cover in crisp, clean print. Walter Carr, his grandfather, the family's ghost. To the outside world, Walter Carr was a disgraced Wall Street legend, once heralded as the Oracle of Hudson Row, then exiled for a financial scandal so complex the media couldn't even explain it. But among financial circles, whispers never died. Some said he engineered a loophole that made money materialize out of thin air. Others believed he disappeared to escape something far darker, a global cabal bent on burying his discovery. The notebook is filled with codes, formulas, annotated stock movements, strange timing patterns tied not to traditional markets, but to global political unrest, natural disasters, and unexpected resignations. At the center, something called the Carr sequence, a blueprint for exploiting microfailures in the global economy. It's a system of time-based arbitrage, secret accounts hidden behind layers of shell corporations, and ultra-rare offshore bonds that no existing regulatory system can detect. Ethan doesn't understand it at first, but the more he studies, the more it begins to make sense. He runs a small trial, one minor trade, a single calculated risk. Within 24 hours, his account triples. By the end of the week, he's sitting on $2.4 million. As the wealth flows in, so do the shadows. Lucian Blackwell, a billionaire media tycoon known for swallowing companies and enemies alike, sends a subtle warning, a published op-ed titled "The Dangerous Myth of the Carr Algorithm." Between the lines, it's clear. Lucian knows someone has reactivated the system. Then there's Maya Shu, a former hedge fund analyst turned whistleblower with her own haunted past. She reaches out through a burner email, subject line, "Your grandfather wasn't the only one." Maya once tried to expose the truth about Carr's system. She paid a heavy price, and now she wants in. And Ethan's world begins to crack. His estranged girlfriend reappears, all charm and apologies. But Ethan finds a burner phone in her bag, linked to a covert intelligence firm. He uncovers clues that his grandfather never died, only disappeared, and that someone's been watching the house for years. More disturbing still, every time Ethan uses the system, stock crashes, currency shifts, and political events happen just as the notebook predicted. It's not just a way to make money, it's a mechanism of control, one that may have triggered wars, toppled governments, bought presidents. Then comes the final twist in this chapter. Ethan's father, whose death he never questioned, was never his real father at all. His biological father is alive, powerful, and serves on the Council for Economic Continuity, the secretive international board that tried to kill the Carr sequence before it could go public. Now Ethan stands at the center of a legacy built on deception, brilliance, and danger. He's no longer just a disgraced accountant. He's the heir to a forbidden fortune, and the world's richest, most ruthless men are closing in fast.